Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Ryder. We're back in the village of Ulthar. I had a message from Elderos 5 after I got finished with the haunted house, and he said, he or she, I'm actually not sure, but he said every good haunted house slash witches place needs a basement. And he's right. So that's what we're going to work on today. Look, we've also got some witch paraphernalia here to put in it. We'll come to that next. While I'm doing this, while I'm working on this, I also want to tell you about this another kid. Oh, they're breeding out of control, and it's almost nightfall. I'm going to have to sleep soon. Anyway, I'm going to tell you about the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons game I ran this past weekend. First, we got to see if we can find a good spot. Next, we have to see if we can figure out... I don't know if there's going to be any way to make this into some kind of secret entrance. I'm no good at... not very good at redstone. So, I don't know if we'll be able to do that or not. Let me... Hold on, guys. Okay. For the moment, we're going to do a trapdoor just in case any of these villagers get any ideas. But here's where it's going to be, and I'm thinking I could rig up some kind of redstone here to be activated by something. In the meantime, we're just going to get working on this cellar. I'm going to tell you guys some stuff, story and such, and then we'll see about making a secret panel if I have time today. I saved a screenshot because I hit the wrong button, and because I'm an idiot. We're going to make this basement, it'll be kind of deep here to start with, just so that there's plenty of room if I need to do redstone like wiring and that kind of stuff. I will have the space. We're also going to make sure that the entire thing is done up in nether brick. I want this to look kind of creepy. This is probably not deep enough, so we're going to go a little deeper than this. Just to start, let's do this. Wrong thing in the bar. It's so ridiculous when you can't put down ladders. There's not lava underneath us. The ceiling of these rooms is going to be 1, 2, 3. So let's go down one more, I guess. So this will be where the ceiling is. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about the game. Not a lot happened, actually, last game session. So what I'll probably do is tell you guys a little bit, and then move on to other things, or such and stuff. I don't want this... I want the initial basement to be the same size as the house. This isn't centered, so... 1, 2, 3... It's 4 by 5. Okay. So 4 wide. Yeah, it only goes one this direction. I think that'll be enough to figure out the ceiling as well. It might just be... it might be like that. They decided, since not all the players were going to be there, that they would actually go... Oh, for crying out loud. They would go to the... They would take the peasants that they had been working with, who had been, former slaves, and they would go to various... Just loading up on gear here. They would go to the various towns in the area, and they would return them as best they can. One of the players, Caitlin, had actually missed the last game session, so I allowed her character to kind of run around and making sure this is the right dimensions. And yes, that way, directly under the house. What did I say? It was 4 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, so I allowed her to run around in the area. She got to learn a few things and that kind of thing. And eventually, they got back together. They learned. They got the information from her on what was in the area. You know what I mean? She knew of a couple of villages, so they started trying to get the people back to the various villages. That went fairly well, actually, and it was a lot of fun, I think, for everybody. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm thinking I should make the floor out of something else besides the nether brick, but I haven't decided yet. So anyway, they They've returned a couple people, and one of the characters, Tarmac, the priest, has gone off to another village to try to return a beekeeper who lives there. He does so successfully. The guy has a house outside of town. They have a good evening. Meanwhile, one of the characters was feeling like doing some thievery, so she kind of did so. Unfortunately, she did so by, she wanted to rob this map maker who had actually sold them a really nice map. She wanted some ink so she could do some forgery stuff because she has a forgery skill. So she climbs up the chimney of the inn over the hot coals to try to get this guy's ink, and does a lot of rolls, sneaks around the room, wakes him up once, but he goes back to sleep without noticing her, but eventually, unfortunately, fails a roll. It was a climb check, and she had already set herself on fire, so that wasn't good. She was injured. She crashes down to the bottom of the chimney into the main kitchen of the inn. Oh no, this can't be good. This is taking a lot more this stuff than I thought it would. Okay, hold on.